When 90 Day Fiancé premiered back in 2014, it was unlike anything else on television. At the time, dating and relationship shows like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette dominated the reality TV space with glamorous backdrops, orchestrated drama, and contestants who seemed more focused on securing Instagram sponsorships than genuine connections. 90 Day Fiancé was different. It promised a raw look at love, immigration, and relationships tested by distance, culture, and government paperwork. For many viewers, it felt real. Instead of watching two people sip champagne on a helicopter ride orchestrated by producers, fans were invited into apartments in small-town America or family homes in far-off countries, where language barriers, cultural misunderstandings, and family disapproval created authentic conflicts. The show wasn't perfect, but it felt more relatable and accessible. Over the past decade, the franchise has exploded. TLC has built an empire around the concept, creating spin-offs like Before the 90 Days, The Other Way, Happily Ever After, The Single Life, and The Last Resort. There's even 90 Day Diaries, where cast members film their own updates. While this expansion has made 90 Day Fiancé one of TLC's most profitable properties, it has also created challenges. With constant spin-offs and returning couples, the franchise has started to feel repetitive. For the show to remain fresh and entertaining, producers need to rethink some strategies. Here's how TLC can improve the 90 Day Fiancé universe and keep viewers hooked for another decade. 1. Casting more diverse couples. The success of 90 Day Fiancé lies in its cast. When the couples are genuine, relatable, and compelling, viewers are invested. When the couples are clearly chasing fame or scripted drama, audiences lose interest. Take Kenny Niedermeyer and Armando Rubio, for example. As one of the first same-sex couples in the franchise, they brought not just representation but authenticity. Their story was heartfelt and inspiring, with real stakes, acceptance from family, navigating life as a blended household, and cultural challenges in Mexico. Fans embraced them because their love story felt authentic. Compare this to certain other castings that seemed to prioritize controversy or shock value over relatability. TLC has occasionally introduced couples that felt more like reality TV caricatures than real people, leaving fans skeptical of their motives. Viewers want drama, yes, but they also want to believe that the couples on their screen are truly navigating relationships, not just performing for Instagram followers. By casting more couples like Kenny and Armando, people with compelling backgrounds and heartfelt journeys, the network can keep the show meaningful while still entertaining. 2. Stop recycling reality TV personalities. One of the biggest criticisms from fans is the overuse of reality TV regulars. Increasingly, cast members come into the show with previous TV experience, modeling careers, or influencer backgrounds. While there's nothing inherently wrong with that, it often shifts the tone of the show. Instead of watching people deal with authentic challenges, viewers start watching people who already know how to perform for the cameras. Take Josh Saiter, for example, who has appeared on multiple dating reality shows. Casting personalities like him risks cheapening the franchise's original charm. Unlike The Bachelor or Love is Blind, which openly embrace the spectacle of reality TV, 90 Day Fiancé works best when it blurs the line between reality and drama. Implementing stricter casting guidelines, such as avoiding former reality stars, could go a long way in restoring that authenticity. The focus should remain on everyday people navigating extraordinary circumstances, not on individuals looking for the next brand deal. 3. Limiting franchise overexposure. There's no denying that TLC has squeezed every possible storyline out of the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Some cast members appear on multiple spin-offs, returning season after season. While fans may love certain personalities, constant exposure can lead to fatigue. Couples like Angela Deem and Big Ed Brown are perfect examples. At first, they were controversial figures who generated ratings. But as they continued to appear, their antics felt increasingly manufactured. What was once shocking became predictable, and many fans started calling for new faces. Limiting the number of spin-offs in which a couple can participate could help maintain freshness. Giving the spotlight to new couples, rather than relying on alumni, would prevent the franchise from feeling like a revolving door of recycled drama. 4. Exploring new cultures and countries. One of the most exciting elements of 90 Day Fiancé has always been its exploration of different cultures. Watching an American adapt to life in Nigeria, or a Colombian partner try to adjust to small-town America, provides not only entertainment but cultural insight. However, over the years, the show has started to lean heavily on certain countries. Colombia, Brazil, the Philippines, and Thailand are frequent staples. While these stories are still compelling, they can start to feel repetitive. Fans have been vocal about wanting new locations. On Reddit, user DandyGirl88 suggested Japan, New Zealand, Singapore, and the United Arab Emirates, among others. These regions could bring fresh cultural dynamics and new challenges for couples, whether it's navigating stricter immigration laws, grappling with language differences, or dealing with unique cultural traditions. Imagine an American moving to Japan and struggling with cultural expectations around marriage and family. Or a couple navigating life in the UAE, balancing love with the complexities of local traditions and societal norms. These fresh backdrops could reinvigorate the other way and prevent the franchise from becoming too formulaic. 5. Avoiding gimmicks like throuples. In an effort to spice up the franchise, producers have experimented with unconventional storylines, such as introducing throuples. While inclusivity is important, many fans felt that the throuple dynamic in 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 was more of a gimmick than a genuine storyline. The reality is that most viewers tune in because they relate to traditional couple dynamics. Watching a throuple may feel unfamiliar or alienating to a large portion of the audience. It risks alienating viewers who are looking for a story they can connect with. That doesn't mean TLC should avoid diversity in relationships. LGBTQ+ couples, interfaith couples, and long-distance relationships across extreme cultural divides are all compelling and important to showcase. But chasing shock value for the sake of drama can harm the franchise's relatability. 6. Experimenting with unique dynamics. Instead of gimmicks, the show could benefit from experimenting with new but relatable dynamics. For example, casting an American Muslim man with an Asian partner could provide a new cultural perspective not often seen in the franchise. Similarly, flipping the usual dynamic, such as featuring a wealthy foreigner marrying a financially struggling American, could highlight interesting power imbalances and new challenges. These storylines would offer something fresh without feeling forced or sensationalized. They would also expand representation, giving viewers new perspectives while staying grounded in authenticity. 7. Featuring more regions of the United States. It's not just international diversity that matters, domestic representation is important too. Time and again, producers cast Americans from the same handful of regions: Los Angeles, San Diego, Las Vegas, and Florida. While these places have their own charm, they don't represent the full range of American life. Imagine a season featuring an American from the Midwest, the Pacific Northwest, or even Alaska. These settings could bring new backdrops and cultural nuances to the show. Watching a foreign partner adjust to life on a rural farm in Iowa would be just as fascinating as watching them navigate the nightlife of Miami, if not more so. By showcasing Americans from across the country, TLC could broaden the relatability of the franchise. After all, America is a vast and diverse country, and its representation on the show should reflect that. Conclusion: preserving what makes 90 Day Fiancé special. At its core, 90 Day Fiancé works because it's about love, messy, complicated, cross-cultural love. The franchise thrives when it highlights authenticity, diversity, and the very real challenges of international relationships. But as it continues to expand, there's a risk of losing what made it special in the first place. By focusing on casting genuine couples, avoiding recycled reality stars, exploring new countries, and representing more regions of the United States, TLC can preserve the show's magic while keeping it fresh. Avoiding gimmicks like throuples and instead experimenting with unique but relatable storylines could also keep fans engaged. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise has already cemented itself as a cultural phenomenon. With the right adjustments, it can continue to be one of the most compelling reality TV series for years to come, delivering both drama and authenticity in a way that no other show quite can.